Welcome to Trekking the UK. Today I am in Scarborough. I am going to be exploring the site of the old amusement park. It is literally just behind the camera, so I'm going to go for a wander there and I shall take you along for it. There are some remains. There's the old parts of the cable car that took you up the hill to it. So I shall show you those. So let's get walking. So from here we have a very good view of at least three of the which one, I don't know what you call them really. They are the bits that the cable car used to run across. That second and third one still seem to have some of the cabling run between them. So that's very nice. So I shall get up there in a bit and have a proper look. Right, so this is the fourth of the towers for the cable car that I have found. There are lots of obvious signs of there being obviously the theme park here. We've got piles of rubble, clearly from walls or buildings. Lots of very nice sort of brickwork. It looks like it was a very nice place back in the day. Obviously not an awful lot of it left now, but here is the top cable car building just coming into sight now. The last of the pillars for the cable car ride, and obviously very much abandoned, very much vandalised unfortunately, but as you can see, nice big flat area to have unloaded. Just turn you around so you can get a better pan view. So it would have come in very low to finish with, but I think it would have been a fun ride. So obviously all the remains of the electrics are still here, the main motor, what looks like a load of hydraulic lines, big air tank, and then that would have been what turned the main wheel there. Okay, so there is what looks to have been some kind of ride track here, the brick wall around the edge of it, and then there is another big flat area in front of us, and I don't know if it will pick it up very well, but just over the top there is the other cable car building that would take you down the other side of the hill. So I shall go over and have a look at that in a minute. There is what looks to be the remains of perhaps some kind of crazy golf type thing here, or a like rides, water-based rides maybe. I'm leaning more towards crazy golf, looking at things like this, but I might be wrong, and if anyone has been here before it closed down and can perhaps tell me, then please comment in the video. I would be interested to know. Right, so this is the other building for the, I want to say cable car, it is like a mini cable car, and that's the one that will take you down the other side. There is still some nice brickwork and a path around that side. Again, this one, like the other one, has been vandalised, but it's still a bit more intact than the first one. I think that's Very nice. It's got the same motor set up, but this one the cables seem to be a lot more. In fact, the cables are still there. And that goes off into the distance, and there is some park edge railing down there, which we might just take a quick wander to because there seems to be a bit of a path. So yeah, I presume that would have been some of the old railings for the edge of the park. It looks very nice. It's getting a little bit noisy around here because we're getting nearer to the main road. But I think that's me done for the funfair part, unless I see anything else. So I should move on to the next location. It is very nicely hidden up here, but that is the very top of Scarborough's open air theatre stage. All the seating is just in front of us, and off to the sort of centre of stage there you could just see the edge of some of the chairs, and I shall go down and show you that in a minute. I stumbled across this on the way out of the old amusement park area. It's a still full bit of pond, and just to my right down here is another full concreted area that I presume was probably a bigger ride of some sort. Looks big enough to have taken maybe a small Ferris wheel or bumper car type size thing, but very concrete is still in very good condition apart from the weeds, the grass growing through it and the moss. But unfortunately most of the infrastructure here I would say is too far gone to be ever used again. Just as I am walking out the park onto my next location, I spotted this, which is the other of the two lower, the only remaining lower cable car stations. This one is in better condition, being more open. Still a little bit of graffiti, but this is the other end of the one that's still got all the cables attached, as you can see. Very much more overgrown going up the hill, but still something very nice to see. So I should think I shall move on to my next location now. We are now down at the open air theatre. Very quiet at the moment because they aren't set up for anything particular, but it is very nice and clean considering it is all open to the elements. And just the other side of it is the old log flume, so I shall wander over there and show you what we've got. You can see part of the old bridge that takes you up to it already in the background, and the lake in front of it, but let's get back to it in a second. Right, so obviously this is a bit of a boating lake by the looks of things. I didn't actually realise that, but that is the old log flume in the background there. Today is a Friday, so it isn't open and operational, but it does look very nice, and I am here tomorrow, so I may see if I can have a go on it tomorrow. But we do have like a treetop climbing thing there, which is all very nice. So I shall probably have a proper look at that tomorrow as well if it's open. Okay, so this is Peasholm Park. It's got a very oriental feel to it. Okay, sorry about the noise. I am unable to get any closer to this local landmark, which is Hairy Bob's Rock. It has been carved out of the rock and looks to be a hideaway. Now, I don't know where it got the name from, but it does look very fun and it does look like someone enjoyed doing it, so just thought I would quickly show you while I was walking past. Thank you for joining me on Trekking the UK. If you have liked my exploration of Scarborough and some of its hidden gems, then please feel free to like, comment and subscribe to the channel. And if you do know anything about the old amusement park, then please leave any information in the comments and come back for my next video, which will probably be slightly more local to where I live, but I have got a couple of very nice walks around there that I'm going to be showing people, so come back for those. Thank you.